I'm actually going to talk to you about my Vessi shoes today. I'm not sponsored. I bought these shoes with my own money and I looked up a lot of reviews. I took a lot of time to decide whether or not I wanted to buy these shoes. Well, first off, I'll just start by showing you my unboxing. They came in a really nice box. I took out the pretty tissue paper. It came with some papers. And then looking at them in person for the first time was like, wow, okay, now I understand how they're not white. They're called marble white, and they're a little bit more like a creamy ivory white. So not the white, pristine white that you would want on, a pair of leather running shoes. It really didn't matter. So one of the important factors in choosing a shoe for me is to be able to stick orthotics inside the shoe. So I'm just going to take a moment here to show you that Vessi has a really great insole and there is a bit of an arch to it. But when I buy shoes, I actually always look for the ability to put my own insert. These are a pair of orthotics that were made from a podiatrist, and they're also like in a carbon fiber material, so they're a bit more flexible and not very bulky. So these actually go on the inside of the shoe, and then I just slip the original shoe's insole on top of them. These Vessis work well with orthotics, and that is my honest opinion. I was able to put my foot inside once I put the orthotic in, and the first couple of times you wear them, yes, the shoe does feel a bit more tight. And if you push through wearing them just a couple more times, walk around for an hour or so a day, you will notice that they start to relax, that the material does stretch slightly, and your foot starts to feel very comfortable and it fits very, very nicely. I was very pleased with those. I do feel like my Vessis have held up very well for a couple of months. I'm sure I can get another season out of them next spring, summer, and fall. And then we'll see after that if I need to replace them in full. But for what I've worn, wore them a lot through Europe. And, I do find that their soles are held up pretty good. You could still see their Vessi name stamped on them. When I wore these for the first time, it didn't take long after I started getting scuffs on them. I started getting dirt marks and I started seeing, splashes of mud on them. And I'm like, ooh, I'm going to have to wash them. And I did. I washed them probably 20 times over in the last 2-3 months that I've had them. And I'll share with you a quick clip of how I washed them. The recommendation that comes with these shoes is to use vinegar and baking soda. And I did try that the first time. And while it somewhat worked, I didn't get the satisfaction of the cleanliness that I needed or wanted to see. So in this clip, you're actually going to see I used a bottle of scrubbing bubbles. It's actually a bathroom cleaner. And it has a bit of a foamy reaction when you spray it. And I sprayed them. I took a chance. I sprayed them and I started with a soft brush for the material part. And then I took a more stiffer brush to clean the soles, the edges of the soles, so that they would come out cleaner. And I was surprisingly pleased with them. I really felt like they came out clean, not as clean as they were when they were brand new, but clean and acceptable to continue wearing. And I could live with that. What I do is I give them a wash when I feel they need it, and then I leave them to dry overnight, and then the next day they're ready to go. So would I buy myself another pair of Vessis? A pair like these? Absolutely, I would. And actually, I would like to get a darker pair, maybe the gray or the black. I think they would be really great for fall. I'm actually going to clean these up again and put them away for the winter because where I live, it snows. And while these are waterproof and somewhat warm, they're not made for snow. I really don't think I would wear these in the snow at all. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed my review on my Vessi shoes.